Harley and Franny Holland back there getting ready. As we move on to our next lineup, race number 203, your fifth, make that sixth in the...
No, it's the right lineup. It's 202.
I think we've got the wrong lineup up.
Damn. Now they're challenging us is what it is.
Brian Lunsford will be the pole sitter out of Marshall, Missouri in the 8L. To the outside, it'll be the Bear Delaware driver in the 59, Kyle Spence. Row number 2, Eric Wright in the 88W, and the 39 of Zeb Wise from Angola, Indiana. Your third row, Delaney Jost from Edmond, Oklahoma in the 25J, and to her outside, Cameron Morrill from Smithsburg, Maryland in the 880. Your fourth row, Andy Bishop's 42 from Harrisburg, Illinois, will be inside the 5B of Joey Starnes out of Heartland, Texas. Moving back to row 5, the 93M, Matthew Riggs' car inside Cooper Smith's 2S from Topeka, Kansas. Your sixth row, Johnny Hollywood Herrera from Albuquerque, New Mexico in the 22B inside the 67T of David Hall from Castleberry, Florida. Your seventh and final row, Travis Rewerts in the 23T out of Des Moines, Iowa, and J-Mac from Broken Arrow in the Factor 1 73, starting outside in P14, Jason McDougal.
I referred to the breakout stars of the Tulsa shootout, and I think you can consider Zeb Wise one of them as the developmental driver from Clausen Marshall Racing. Starts fourth in this one, and it seems like every time he hits the racetrack, he's doing something spectacular. So we'll watch him as he coming into this fifth in points for the Outlaw Wing division. So chance for him to really make an impact here if he can have a good race.
He has been put up a good showing so far. He's running multiple classes, so we've got to see him out on the track several times.
I know you and I are both going to be watching J-Mac at the back of this field. He starts in position 14. That's a guy who has moved forward every time that he hasn't had the luck monster come up and bite him.
I think he's been better in the winged cars than the non-wing, just in the luck factor. And he's got an opportunity here to set himself up good, gaining a lot of points coming all the way from P14. Now, forward's the only place he can go.
He's going to have to, though. That's the thing. Starting P14 in this qualifier means that he was right on the back end of the cutoff to get into the qualifier, so he needs to make some serious points here if he's going to get into a position to start up front in a B main at this point in time, as we took 112, I believe. Top 112 were the qualifier cutoff on that particular one, so he needs points to get up into a place where he can come forward in B main, much less make the A at this point.
Starting back there, P14 in your fifth of 8, so that puts him at like number 111-ish in combined points.
Let's see here.
Or in heat race points.
Well, if number 1 is going to be P4 in qualifying 1, right?
You got your inverts in the top 4, but below the rows 3 through 7 are all...
He would have been 109.
Okay. So right there on the edge, only a couple drivers behind him.
Work to be done.
Yeah.
But a guy like J-Mac probably be fast in a lawnmower with a wing on it. So he'll get her done.
Lunsford and Spence, your front row, some safety yellow cars that stand out on our RBN broadcast. The light comes on, but will it stand? No. Yellow light back. Oh, we got a bunch of it. J-Mac suffers more of that bad luck.
Well, it's going to be hard to go fast in that one with things wrecked on it. It's McDougal. Yeah, that top wing got a good little munching to it as he's coming out of the car. Let's look at him. Yellow light on at this point, and unfortunately, that is the...
That's your
59 of Kyle Spence, who was outside row number 1, got tippy and collected up a bunch of guys with him, including Starnes. McDougal.
There he is. Very frustrated as he can some impressive success in his few opportunities to get in a big car running the OCRS. Has done really well. Came in looking to get his first Golden Driller and just hasn't been in a position to...
As McDougal heading back to the pit area on foot.
And that Factor 1 house has a lot of Golden Drillers to show, and they were really hoping to add to that trophy case this week.
Gosh, just nowhere to go.
Got Kevin Bayer with them in the Factor 1 crew. He's been doing all right, but McDougal just...
So here's a side note for you. McDougal now tearing up. Bayer, we saw tear up big time. Those guys are going to be thrashing in that pit area to get race cars together, as they've had some they've had some cars that have taken some pretty significant damage. You see Starnes' 5B going off. They've had to repair that car multiple times over the weekend.
Fortunately, that crew up there with Factor 1 Racing has a lot of cars and a lot of people to help them out. They got Mike Goodman up there with them, as Avery Goodman making his initial appearance out here, parked right there with that Factor 1 crew.
Gets the award for most spectacular flip that didn't end up in a stop.
Mike Goodman, Avery's father, drives for the car owner that J-Mac the green flag here.
One way or the other.
Yeah, and it's not our call here. We don't have anything to do with that part.
No.
We call it as it is.
Hey, we are employees, not officials. And that is something that I remind people of many, many times.
So Delaney Jost, a regular at I-44 Riverside Speedway outside row number 2. Normally races alongside her boyfriend Brandon Boggs, but Boggs tore up his engine at the Twister Nationals this year. Wasn't able to get anything together to come compete at the shootout. So he's just there helping the Marchams out, helping Chris Cochran out, and helping Delaney out here.
I think we're ready to go. Yeah. Round 2. Lunsford on the pole. They're even through corner number 2. This race stays green. Lap 1. From the outside, Eric Wright, your leader. We watched the battle for 4th as Zeb Wise. Not a good start for him. Andy Bishop has gotten by him as Wise has gone from 3rd back to 5th. Wise now going to try to get down inside Bishop. Nice clean driving there in the 1 and 2. Wise floats her up high through 4. Can't make the pass. As Bishop now closing in on Delaney Jost, looking for 3rd. No can do on that time around. Bishop better in 1 and 2 than he is in 3 and 4. Although truthfully, not a lot of guys look good in 3 and 4 right now, as it's been a little while since we saw a very significant racetrack maintenance. Very, very slick down there if you miss your mark, and you can see it on Jost, who tried to hit the bottom, got a love tap for her efforts, slid up into the middle, but still retained the position.
Yeah, that's Bishop right there in the 42 on her tail, trying to find a way around. She's taking up a lot of real estate protecting that spot.
Bishop's going to try going through the middle of 1 and 2, and that's where we've seen the majority of the passing here has been through that corner. Bishop going to use it to his advantage. He will take the spot, clears Jost, coming out of the 2nd turn. Now trying to catch up to Lunsford, as Andy Bishop having himself a race, and my goodness, Eric Wright's got a half track on Lunsford as he takes the checkered flag. Race for 2nd at the line. Bishop gets Lunsford. Nice run for the 42 in this one. As Eric Wright, your winner, Andy Bishop, Brian Lunsford, Delaney Jost, and Zeb Y as your top 5. Wright posted starting spot of 3rd.
Look at that, Lunsford on his side there in turn number 3. How'd that happen, heading through the ramp?
I'm guessing Bishop and him banged some wheels. Andy Bishop, who took 2nd in that one, started 7th.